Well, a warm welcome back. Our next guest this morning is KHALID bin MISHRIF, who's representing an owner who's got 3 chances in the Saudi Cup this year. Abdullah Al Mahadeb, who has got Defunded, who's back for another crack at the race, and 2 exciting horses coming from Argentina, a horse who's been dubbed the best horse in South America, El Cadigo, and Intense for me. KHALID, great to see you here on what I guess for the people of Saudi Arabia is a big sporting week.
Well, I'm glad I'm here, and I'm glad Saudi Arabia is holding the biggest, richest race here, and you cannot imagine how happy I am that we have 3 runners in this big race. Also, I was there yesterday at the track. I seen the excellent job of the connection of Romantic Warrior and Forever Young and all these superstars. They are here in Riyadh. You cannot imagine how happy I am they are here. And we are proud that we're going to compete against the superstars of the whole world. And the more I am happy, the more I'm, worried about the competition. But we are confident we've done all the necessary job that would lead us to compete in the Cup. We have 3 good horses. I would say Defunded is there, which is he adapted to the Saudi track. He came last year with a short period of time. He came 7th in both races. As a matter of fact, the gate in Riyadh it was 9, and he was 7th. In Dubai, the same 9, he was 7th. So hopefully, the draw is tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll come up with
draw
better
1,
number.
maybe. Draw 1.
And I have confidence he would perform very well. How far he would compete against those super horses, I do not know, but I'm confident he's back. He's back.
And it's been a long road back for Defunded. He was a sick horse after he went to Dubai. And the team have done a great job to get him back into good health.
Well, thanks to the team, and thanks for reminding me this. This was a big story. Since he came back from Dubai 1 week later, we thought the horse was gone. But the hospital of the Saudi Jockey Club done a marvelous job, and they did represent my appreciation towards them, and they want to take this opportunity to thanks Dr. Anna, thanks to Dr. Giuseppe, thanks to every single person who took care of their horse, and we gained them. They were cheering when he won the UK race. So thanks to them again, and hopefully we'll see them cheering for him in the big race tomorrow, in a few days.
And the UK Cup was the race you touched on. He looked great that day, even in the paddock beforehand. He's a horse who, in his coat, looks great, and he's got a swagger about him as well, hasn't he? And a physical presence.
Well, we noticed earlier, he has not been raced for a long time. I'm talking about the first race. And we were expecting, not expecting that he would win. That was the first race when he became 5th. But the second race, we had confidence that he would win in very good way. He improved the second race and touched the wood. He improved since the last race. So I would say he is legitimate. He's ready for this Cup. Hopefully, he would represent his team and Saudi Arabia's team and the owner in very good way tomorrow.
And he missed the race in the custodian of the 2 holy mosques. He was entered, but he was scratched on the day.
Usually the Holy Custodian Cup is one. It's our pride. I mean, it's been there, and everyone wants to participate. But for the owner and for the trainer and for the team, they want to seek for the benefit of the horse itself. So one night before the race, we decided it would be better for him to skip this race. It was a short period of time from the UK to the King's Cup. Hopefully he will stay healthy until next year, and he would participate again in the King's Cup.
And KHALID, we saw a lovely picture of yourself, Mahadeb, in the quarantine barns, seeing El Cadigo the other day. He's arrived from Argentina. How pleased were you both to see him in the flesh after his long flight?
Well, thanks to Allah, thanks to God, that when we came there, he's looking very good. I mean, it looks like he had good travel. There was a vet along with him, Dr. Gustavo, thanks to him. I think they took care of him during the flight. And when he came here, I seen him in excellent condition. Alcadego, the next few days, we would know where he would go. But the way I seen him cantering yesterday and the day before yesterday, he was backing up from the track, but he started getting used to it. Yesterday, I was very satisfied that he's expecting the atmosphere, and everything is good with him so far. Maybe the next 2 days, the trainer would change a little bit. He might go a little higher than canter, so we'll see how it goes. But Alcadego, I noticed there are a lot of supporters for him from South America, which is good for us. I was highly surprised. I see them on Instagram. I see them in the TikTok. I see them in the Twitter. A lot of people. So I'm sending them a message that the horse will do well in the Saudi Cup, and I think the previous trainer done marvelous job, and hopefully we'll continue our team. So he's representing Saudi and South America. And by the way, this is the first time I seen a couple of horses from South America coming directly to the Saudi Cup. So that's a good add for the event.
It is, yeah, the first two Argentinian horses to compete. Intense for me is the other horse as well. They've got form in Argentina. They were first and second in a race just before Christmas, weren't they?
Absolutely. That race was on December 14, the Belgrini. Alcadego, we thought he won for a second, but the Intense for me, he done a marvelous job. Also, I noticed most of the races in Argentina recently, they're top 12 furlong, which is it would suit the Crown Prince Cup for next year, but it would not suit the Saudi Cup. So both horses mentally, they're fit for 2,400 meters. So we want to balance them tomorrow according to the 9 furlong. But genetically, and I would say both of them, they run an over 9 furlong last year, and they won both of them. And Intense for me arrived January 29th. He had his second breeze yesterday. He was good. Alcadego, different circumstances. He just arrived a couple days ago, so the technique, it would be absolutely different. It has to be different with the trainer. So I think we're carrying a big responsibility towards how we will treat those two Argentinian. And from my previous experience, the South American horses, they would do very well the first month, and the second month they might slow down until they would get adopted again. But so far things are going very well with both horses. Intense for me, he's a horse where definitely the jockey would not take him so early. It would be early death for him. So he's behind horse. So Alcadego, he will be in the middle of the group. So it looks like they're going to represent themselves in a very good way.
And how, Khalid, do you manage to source these horses from Argentina? Have you got people watching the form down there that say to you, look, there's two good horses that would be suitable?
It was a long journey. Since last year, we were looking all over the world, especially we want to shop from the States. And you never know where the good things for you. We ended up, we couldn't come up with any American horses, and we turned around to Argentina, and I seen the Argentinian horses recently. They done a good job in the States, especially for Sorano. We seen them winning the Breeders' Cup Dirt Mile, which is one of the toughest race in the world, and also. I cannot remember his name, the chestnut horse, which is bought by Woodland, Sibis, the one who won the Crown Classic, the $2 million. They compete against the Bob Buffert's horse. He won a chestnut horse. He's by the same.
If there's anybody knows, Mikey would know.
I cannot pronounce the name. The one who won the Crown Classic in Santa Anita last summer, before the Breeders' Cup. He's the same sire. He's the same sire as Intense for me.
Okay.
Yes.
Richard Mandela trains. We're getting
Yes.
there.
I'm still young, but
We'll leave it with you, Mikey, before the end.
It starts with S. Trust me. he done good. So that's encouraging. And also the Chilean. Sab Senador, thank you. Yeah, he's the same sire as the Intense for me. So it shows me the Argentinian, they are serious player right now. I mean, the last 2 years they have good horses, especially for Serrano. And unfortunately, he's not here because I think he had some minor injury or whatsoever. I hope things would tend to be okay with him.
And with those two horses, and even maybe Defunded as well, maybe go on to Dubai again this year for the Dubai World Cup?
That will depend on their shape after Saudi Cup. Hopefully they will do well in Saudi Cup. This is our main target. And a few days later, I hope they will do well. We would know the most important thing, they will be in good shape. But that's the plan. I wish any horse in the stable can race, but I think 3 of them, they would go to Dubai, if God's willing.
Okay, we saw the wonderful scenes here when Emblem Road managed to win for Saudi Arabia. How excited is Mr. Mulhadeb going into the race with not 1, not 2, but 3 horses in his colours?
I heard it yesterday from a very close friend of mine. He said it could be it could be only done in one history time to have the 3 runners. So we are proud, and that's enough for us that we came up with 3 good horses, and he is excited and he's looking forward to build. All of us, I'm talking about the team, to build a stable where it would be based in Saudi Arabia, and hopefully we can represent our Saudi horses through the King Abdulaziz racetrack, which is that's the most important thing, and we could be able to go abroad with the good horses. And the good horses usually, if you get 3% of the numbers you have, that's enough. And so what I'm saying, we cannot promise what we're gonna do, but we can promise it's not possible to have such a solid base, strong, stable here in Saudi Arabia, and that's our promise. But we cannot promise we're gonna win this, but I'm sure within a short period of time, this stable will be recognized worldwide.
So you've got the
Saudi stable.
You've got the ambition to be representing Saudi Arabia in a Dubai World Cup, in a Breeders' Cup Classic, and these kind of races.
By the way, Intensive for me, he already have an invitation for the Breeders' Cup Classic, the grass.
On the turf?
Yes, because he's a Pellegrini winner, and that's been...
okay.
Yeah, there was some sort of formality that he's invited for this cup. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we'll see him in November carrying the Saudi flag.
Let's hope so.
In California.
And as regards jockeys for the weekend for the 3 horses, have you got jockeys lined up?
It's nice a problem last week. We were just thinking day and night who will be riding the horses, and we ended up with Antonio Ferreso. He will be riding Defended. He won Santa Anita Derby Group 1. He was riding Stronghold. And we were thinking there are several stars jockeys, but always you would think the jockey, when he thinks highly about the horse, when he will have confidence in the horse. And so thanks to everyone who helped us, to guided us to be communicating with Antonio Ferreso, and he's coming, I think, tomorrow, and he's gonna ride the horse in the little canter, and he's excited to ride the horse. And also we have the Codego riders. He won most of his races. He won for Group 1, Gustavo.
Yeah.
He hopefully he's coming also tonight. I hope things would go well for him. And locally, we'll have Camilo Spina riding intense for me. I think it would suit him. He's a winner of over 1,000 races here in Saudi Arabia. He's adapted to the Saudi track, and I'm sure we select the right jockey. So I wish them the best luck, and I hope things would go very well for all of them, and for our stable.
Well, any questions from the floor before
Sure.
before we finish? No. Well, we wish you all the best, Khalid. Thanks for coming in today. Not just good luck this weekend, but good luck going forward to Dubai and with your ambitions for the stable globally in the coming years.
Thank you so much, and you cannot imagine how happy I am to have all this gathering here in Saudi Arabia. I love to see that's their second home in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and thanks our leadership to give us this opportunity to get together with the whole world and with those wonderful people and with those superstars, horses like Romantic Warrior and Forever Young, and I hope things will tend to be okay for all of them, especially for us, you know. So it's a competition. So hopefully things will tend to be fine, and I'm sure we're gonna watch a race where it would be watched by almost 500 million people, especially when we brought the South American. You cannot imagine. There was like 350 million. Now I guarantee we'll be going over half a million people. So thanks to all of you. Thank you so much for.
Thank you, Richard Eads. KHALID bin MISHRIF. Thank you very much.